biggest milestones of our family, one that I know my fellow Italians understand very well, is that my only daughter is getting married. On Valentine's Day of next year, my daughter Alyssa will be marrying the love of her life, her fiancé Tom. We are so proud of them and are excited to see where their journey takes them as they start their own family. If you've ever helped plan an Italian wedding, you know it's not just an event. And I know all the women in this room know exactly what I'm talking about. And maybe some of you men too. But it's a downright production, and everyone's involved, and I mean everyone. We're talking hours and talking antipasto spreads, dessert tables, and most importantly, the main course. Because let's be honest, if Nona's not impressed, the whole thing's getting replanned anyway. Then there's the music. I swear we've spent more time debating the playlist than anything else. Every family dinner turns into a full-on campaign. Everyone lobbied for their heart favorites. From Frank Sinatra to Lil Wayne, from Dean Martin to Mariah Carey, every generation wants a voice, and trust me, every age group will be on that dance floor. And the guest list, the guest list. Many tough decisions to be made, but I guess we have to invite the priest's third cousin, sister's brother, so it's safe to say this list is still growing. But there's one person who would have been the MVP of this whole thing, my father-in-law, who passed away last year. My daughter was his first granddaughter, and they were very close. A bond that can never be broken. And oh, I wish all of you could have met him. He was that Italian father, the one who caused the entire family to bring us together weekly on Sundays, calling us by FaceTime or just showing up at the door to drop off some food that he swears was a great deal. The one who would have shown up to the other family members' weddings with his wallet in one hand, confirming he likes what they are serving before he writes his check. Or he'd pull out a spreadsheet to see what they give his family at one of our weddings. If they gave $100, he's giving $100. Because he's making sure he ain't getting ripped off. He would have been rocking around, making sure everyone was having a great time. And if he didn't get what he expected, he'd have questions. He would definitely let you know if food wasn't good too. Sound familiar, anyone? But under all of that was love. He was so funny, he cracked jokes, and he was teasing us all the time, especially me. He always wanted everything to be perfect and everyone to feel good. Not just for his granddaughter, but for everyone at the table. Because that's the Italian way, isn't it? If you love someone, you feed them. You show up, you go big, you love deep, you live loud, and we always eat like it's our last meal, every single time. Even though he's not with us any longer, his spirit is absolutely present in the way we plan, in the way we celebrate, in the way we carry our traditions forward, remembering where we came from. So right now, we're in the middle of the wedding planning process, buying flowers, dress shopping and all that stuff, and my husband thinks it's ridiculous. And everything that goes into planning a large Italian family wedding. While these times can be stressful, I'm really enjoying planning with my daughter, my future son-in-law, my husband, and the rest of our family. We are getting the chance to remind ourselves that family will always matter the most. One thing I do realize that I like about the wedding planning process is that it allows me to be creative and use my keen sense of creativity, as long as my daughter says it's okay, of course. I didn't really realize this until I saw a video on social media from the great Pasquale Pigiani. Pasquale works with the Teamsters, and I'm sure some of you in the crowd have connections to them. So if you do know Pasquale, please vouch for this. Did you know that he was rumored to be the most Italian man at the Italian American Future Leaders Conference? He couldn't make the event with us tonight, but I'm sure you will all get a chance to meet him as he makes his way through multiple Italian circles in Chicagoland. When you do see him again, get a chance to meet him, don't let him fool you. His big arms are not from lifting weights at the gym, but he likes to talk with his hands just a little bit more than most of us. But seriously, I saw Pasquale put a viral video out there where he talks about one of the reasons he loves being Italian is because our reception is aesthetics, our sense of beauty, our sense of culture. The collective Italian taste and style and elegance is second to none. And while it applies to the planning stages of my daughter's wedding, I am also realizing that is why I love being a state lawmaker. It is a chance for me to bring my vision for our families, communities, and businesses to life. You see, my path to public service wasn't traditional. To be honest, I'm still shocked to think I'm one of just 176 lawmakers here in the state of Illinois. I wasn't born into a political circle. I'm literally just a community member that was an active volunteer, reading at the schools, working the food pantries, coaching my daughter's cheerleading, being the football team mom for my son. And I could not have done this alone. Along the way, I've had the blessing of meeting so many wonderful people willing to help me out and become friends, many of whom are in this room, such as Mayor Bloomingdale Franco Colada-Petru, who asked me to speak here tonight at this event. I know you're hiding your face, Franco. Thank you, Mayor, and I am honored to do so. He was also a state representative and continues the tradition of the Italian caucus dinner night in Springfield. And let me tell you, it's a huge success and everyone looks forward to it all the time. I believe he's also the champion of the squats or deadlift, so we have to ask him about that later. In any case, he holds one of the best first weekend during December. He holds one of the tree lighting, Christmas decorating that you've ever been to. So if any of you are out that way in Bloomingdale during the first weekend of December, I believe it's on a Friday, right, Franco? Saturday this year. You have to go because it is incredible. He has, snow machines, and he has the fire truck, and he has all these different things, and there's vendors and music, and it's so magical, and he puts his heart into it, and everybody knows it. Frank Savarino, he's also been a huge supporter. John Catanzara, Mike Casentino, the Illinois FOP, Danny Fortuna of AFFI, and my friends from the amazing Italian groups across Chicagoland, like Avanti Group, the National Italian American Foundation, Joint Civic Committee of Italian Americans, Chicagoland Italian American Charitable Organization, the Americans of Italian Descent, Italian American Executives of Transportation, and last but not least, the American Italian Cultural Society here in Will County. Thank you again. Every day I walk into that State House chamber. What an honor it is. And I think about the people who never thought they'd have someone like them in office who have supported me along the way. I'm proud to say that these people who hustle, who sacrifice, who don't take the easy path, but make it anyway. These are the reminders that I whisper to myself in everything I do. This job can be fast-paced, complex, stressful, rewarding, and the tremendous support from the Italian community has made that hill a lot easier to climb. So I knew I had to do something to show my thanks. During my first term, Representative Anthony DeLuca put forward legislation to formally recognize October as Italian American Heritage Month in the state of Illinois. I saw that bill filed and immediately knew that I wanted to be a chief co-sponsor. And believe me, Rep. DeLuca doesn't let just anyone sign on to his bills. He's very picky. I asked him on the House floor. I went right up to him. I said, if I could sponsor with you, please? He said, So he reluctantly agreed and put me down as a chief co-sponsor with just 4 other representatives. With Rep. DeLuca's leadership and all our hard work and determination, I'm proud to say it passed unanimously. Happy October Italian American Heritage Month, everybody. This recognition month is more than just a symbolic gesture. It's about visibility. It's about honoring the contributions that Italian Americans have made, not just in kitchens and family stories, but in labor, innovation, politics, art, and business. It's about telling our kids and grandkids, this is where you come from, and that's something to be proud of. As we've seen in recent years, a weird cancel culture has taken over our mainstream discourse. I don't need to get too political and remind everyone of what this looks like, but as we Italians are not immune, we have seen them come after the Christopher Columbus statue, and they fought tooth and nail to block our Italian American Heritage Month. But passing that bill sent a message to the world. We are still here, still thriving, and still shaping the future of this country, just as we always have. Illinois has many problems facing us. Our residents are feeling the weight of the crushing property taxes. Our business owners and job creators are leaving for more business-friendly states. Our workers and young people are struggling to save money and start families. Our schools, police departments, and emergency personnel are feeling the immense pressure of unfunded mandates from the state. Yet most of our lawmakers stay quiet and opt to play political games. This is not who I am. I take this responsibility to represent everyone in my district and across Illinois seriously. Whether you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, or just sick of political games, I have been a representative that wants to listen, to learn, and to solve problems with all of you. While it's not easy, I'm deeply grateful for the opportunity to bring my sense of style and my vision, our sense of style and our vision, to the state of Illinois. As I stand here preparing to watch my daughter step into her next chapter, I think about what it means to carry tradition forward, to remember the laughter of our fathers and grandfathers, the strength of our mothers and grandmothers, the values they lived by: faith, family, hard work, and pride in where you come from. That's what being Italian American is about. It's not just blood, it's heart. It's how we show up for each other. It's how we live loud, love hard, and never do anything halfway. Thank you for letting me share my story with you. Thank you for keeping our culture alive. And thank you for reminding me tonight that being Italian American is just something we are. It's something we do every day together. Thank you. I love you all.